Good evening, YouTube and Periscope. I have a dual stream running at the moment for both Periscope and to the YouTube live stream. Just wanted to touch base with some of you guys to congratulate you. Today was the last Shsat, and I think it's really an accomplishment for you guys. Hey, Fred. It's a hard test. It's controversial recently. Maybe it's been always controversial to some extent. In any event, for those of you who took it and went through prepping and studying and just personally, I feel it's an accomplishment. It was really helpful working with you, some of you guys, over the months. I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you guys did too, and I hope that's how you approach this, because even if there's some parts that are considered negative or not positive or whatever, I still think there's a positive spin to this, which is that at the end of the day, some of this material is not being taught correctly in your schools or at all in a lot of schools, and the fact that you some of you did this on your own. I do tutor some kids, but most of the live streams were done through families who didn't do tutoring for one option or other. I'm assuming some couldn't afford it, some could, and I also had kids that I tutored who also joined my live streams. So there's a whole bunch of residual effects that go back and forth here, but I really just want to make this short and sweet and really get at the point that this is a super challenging test, and if you even got to the point of taking the test, you're a winner. Okay, and that's really what I want to say tonight, because it took a lot of work of you guys. And I know some kids who really super prep for it. And it also gives you a second shot at getting in some of these schools, because if your grades were so-so or you slacked off during part of your middle school, this kind of gives you a second shot at it, because it gives you a way to catch up and so on. It's almost like when you have a readings or a final at the end of the year, and some teachers, if you were getting maybe 85 and 90, might say, you know what, you got 100 on the final, I'm going to give you 100 for your whole grade. So there's a lot of considerations here, whether you agree or disagree with this Shsat. At the end of the day, it's a challenging thing. Academics is part of daily life, certainly in the United States, certainly in New York City, and it's a stepping stone for a lot of people to different places. So to me, you're a winner. And I hope a lot of you who have been emailing me and joining my live streams and so on, we keep in contact. I'm going to continue the channel, and as I said, I have a dual stream going on here, so I'm actually going to start doing streams on Periscope as well. They're not going to be every day, same for the live stream. I did it every day over the summer. That's not going to happen anymore. But there's a plethora of other standardized tests, the ISEE, the SSAT, the SAT, the PSAT, the Bergen County Academies test, the Newark Gifted and Talented test, the Boston exam schools, the Catholic high school entrance test. The list just goes on and on and on and on, including the New York State tests, especially for English and math. There's also the science one. There's also regencies. So I already have live streams of all that on my YouTube channel, Greg's Tutoring. The Periscope channel is called Greg's Tutoring Plain. The one on YouTube is Greg's Tutoring NYC. So don't get necessarily confused with them. If you're on YouTube right now, you can see at the bottom gives some information. So please join my channels. Please subscribe. Please like. Give me hearts on YouTube. YouTube, you subscribe. Hey, Cozy, how you doing? And on the Periscope, you have to join me, and you can give me hearts or whatever. I'm not so much worried about that. I'm more worried about that you're going to get notifications, so that if I have something you're interested in, you come and watch it and see it. All right? So again, I salute all you guys. That's really what I want to say here, that it's a hard test and it's something that was challenging, and you guys are pretty young to have done it on your own. And there's a bunch of kids, I'm not really going to name them by names, who really stood their ground on this, not even with the support of their parents, that this is something you guys wanted for yourself, and that you stuck the ground to be able to do that. So again, hats off to you guys, and have a good evening, and hopefully you get into the school of your choice. And hopefully you found it a fun and exciting process, because this shouldn't all be stressed out and anxiety and negativity. This is a great thing that you guys went for and accomplished, and I hope you enjoyed the second part of your high school entry process as well. I think the deadline for that is December 5th or December 12th or something, because the specialized high schools, they're not the end of the world. And so rank things out, and hopefully you get your choice for that, and you have the worst problem, which is that you have to choose between two great things, chocolate and ice cream, right? So, all right, people. So I'm going to get out of Periscope first. Peace out, homies. Okay, I'm out of Periscope, and I'm going to peace out on YouTube, guys. Have a great night. Have a great week, and hopefully you enjoy your high school process. Peace out, folks.